was watching this series on John Wayne Gacey where they are talking to him, and he is really frightening because the fact, usually you can pick up the energy of them that's so off. But, when you watch these things, he can be very engaging and, and you watch and see what he's done. And he talks so matter-of-factly about what he did. He knew all of the bodies where they were buried. Was it 27, 28 bodies? He knew where each one was, who it was. So he is really, really frightening. So I want to do a reading on him, and the first thing I get out is just the heartache and pain that he has caused so many. Truly frightening individual. Okay. The challenge is, the things he was offering. Okay. Because he came across as such a, nondescript okay guy. And, for him to even take this one kid, the mother was sitting there waiting. Oh, we'll only be a few minutes. Don't worry about it. Bring you back. Just go fill out the form. And, he was offering them jobs. And, the kid never to return. So conscious thoughts are, that he was always sitting there looking to the future, waiting for a ship to come in, or it could also be the kids that were taken in. They were looking to the future. They were going there looking for a job, etc. And he would take them and, wow. Subconscious thoughts are about victory. I think this has to do with his scheming nature. That he had these things planned out. He knew how to get a hold of these kids. He'd take and have them, let me show you this magic trick. And he'd get them in these handcuffs or, this rope or whatever. And then they were done for. Okay? Past, justice. Weighing things out, looking at the justice. He did, of course, get put into jail. Short-term outcome, this is being talked about now, how he did it, the energy behind it, how he schemed. And a lot of this is about his actions, okay? How he did these actions, what he did, how he enticed these kids, and the ease of which he just killed them. It was like, you just put a tourniquet, you twist it a couple of times and they're gone. That's, how he sees himself, just his actions going forward, that's all. 2 of rods, 3 of rods. This is all concerning his actions. There's no emotion in it. The only emotion that we've gotten so far with this reading are his enticements. His enticements he was putting out here. Okay. Energy surrounding it. Yeah, his enticement was for them to come get a job. And that's how he lured them in. Come work with me, okay? And that's how he was successful in getting these kids. Hopes and fears, is about all the justice is above it, and this is about all the lies and all of the things that he has done. Just this really warped view he has with things. Okay. Okay. And going forward, this is again the action of looking at what he's done, how it worked, how he pulled them in with these hopes for jobs. Above it, this is how he was successful. And this is about looking at his actions, so people can understand what happened. The foundation was, again, how he was really successful in getting these kids to come in and to murder them. And he absolutely has no sort of any emotional attachment to it. And I think that's what's so frightening with this guy, because he presents such a, he's not crazy. He is not crazy. He's very lucid, knows exactly what he was doing, but he doesn't have any capacity for empathy, nothing. This guy is just matter of fact. And like it said in the reading, it's all about his actions. My actions are this, my actions are that. Yeah, I pulled him in by this. I had this company. All I would hire was young guys. I'd have them come fill out a form, and I would kill them. Have my way with them, and I would kill them. That's it. So yeah, very, very frightening to watch. It's a very good series because he is really open with what he is saying. Yeah, let's see what's underneath of it. Tower. The downfall was the lovers. Okay, the kids he pulled in. Their deaths. The way he took charge and manipulated. It's about all the past things, about how he was able, again, to manipulate the situations. And a lot of it was through, I'm going to show you a magician's trick. What do you think of this? Look at I'll show you this trick. Okay. And so he was just really closed off when it comes to the emotions or any of that. Okay. And so now we can look at this evaluating so we can understand how these things took place. But yeah, in the interview, he's very, very open. And again, you can see how people can be taken in by this guy because he just seems like a normal person. But then you watch and you see that he's got no emotion, absolutely none. I don't think he's got any kind of regrets. I'm still in the middle of watching this. He's got no regrets, but he's just matter of fact. And when he talks about putting the tourniquet on the thing and you just twist it 2-3 times and they're gone, so cold, no emotion, just matter of fact, and that's it. Wow. So yeah, in one way, I'm not surprised by the reading. This is all about his actions, but there is no emotional connection with any of it. It's about the justice, Yeah, he needs to be in jail for the rest of his life. He is a predator, and he knows how to work this system. He did all he could to get close to politicians, people of power, and so he would look like he was this, he would do the clown thing, you know, and so people would think he's a stand-up person. So very smart when it comes to manipulation, but in a dark way, okay? Clever in a dark way. He's got no emotional attachment. Yeah, no, this is just, you watch it and you're going, what causes someone to have absolutely no emotion, could care less about killing somebody? So anyway, I'm going to leave this here, but it's an interesting one to watch, and it's not what you thought it would be. You know, you'd think that you would see something in him, but you really don't. You could see how he can easily take these kids in, because on the surface, and like the guy said interviewing, he is a very likable person. On the surface, he's got a very interesting personality, jovial, seems like lighthearted, and then he starts talking about what he's done, and there's no emotion. There's no, it's just like there's such a divide between his external personality and what it is behind the scenes. He's really got a good mask, okay? So I'm going to leave this here. If you've enjoyed this reading, give a thumbs up. I do so appreciate it. And thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you online.